What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. This is a Panthers episode, and I wasn't gonna do this video, but somebody asked me to do it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it. The Panthers had a historical day, and we're 2 games away from the playoffs. I mean, I was tripping. I had to make a video. I'm glad somebody motivated me to do that. Man, I mean, even though it was the Lions, we did whatever we wanted. I mean, 320 yards rushing, franchise record. I mean, we had like 230 in the first half. We really chilled out in the second half. Like Dante Foreman, um, he had over 100 in the first half. Chuba Hubbard over 100 in the first half. Shit was crazy. And like, shout out to the old line because, bro, the gaps they were making was crazy. Like, bro, I'm talking about huge holes. Like, any running back could have did what they, like, it really was the O-line. Now, don't get me wrong, Chuba made some great plays, just bursts of speed and, but, like, the O-line just went crazy. Like, for real, for real. It really was the O-line to me. They played great, man. And just over 570 yards, I believe, or 520 yards. Let me see. I think it's 570 yards of offense, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 570 yards. 570 yards total. So franchise records, man, across the board, inspirational stuff. And I mean, when you think about it, we still control our own destiny because the Bucks ended up losing another game. So at this point, beat the Bucks, beat the Saints. We in the playoffs, baby. And it's so insane to think because this was a 1-4 team or a 1-5 team when Matt Rule got fired. And Steve Brooks has come in and just changed everything. Changed everything, bro. I mean, for real. And you look at it, Steve Wilkes already has 5 wins. Bro, Matt Rule had 5 wins in the last 2 seasons. Like, come on. Steve Wilkes has already done more in a few games than Matt Rule had in a year's time. I swear I hated Matt Rule so much. He should have never even made it to this season. If he would have been fired last year, we would have been way better off. He was a clown and had no business getting a job in the NFL. When he did barely above average jobs in college football, for real. Anyway, it's not about Matt Rule. It's about the here and now. And Steve Wilkes is a great coach. I definitely think that interim tag should be taken off and he should just be the head coach. That doesn't mean you got to give him a 7-year deal like we did Matt Rule, 7, 8 years. Give him a 2-3 year deal and just let that be what it may. Yeah, I think that's good. If he deserves an extension, he'll get an extension. But I think a nice 2-3 year contract just for him to know he has some stability. And, that's nice. We don't need no 7, 8 year contract. Just give him 2-3 years with his own coordinators that he chose. Because these are still basically all of Matt Rule's personnel. I mean, Steve Wilkes let go who he wanted to let go of. But for the most part, this is not his personnel. It's not his coaching staff. So, let's see what we can achieve in the next few years with a completely new regime. Who does Steve Wilkes want? Let's give him that chance. But yeah, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna label this video. I don't know if I'm gonna label it, can the Panthers make the playoffs, or just talk about the game? I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit of both. Also, I'm a little bit tipsy, man. So forgive me if I'm up here clowning, if I'm up here acting a fool. But it was an amazing game, bro. Like, it felt so good to just watch the Panthers dominate. We've been winning, but to dominate, like, I was never doubting us winning this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a great feeling. Oh, man. Then also, J.C. Horn. Like, first we get Nick Richards, and then J.C. Horn is feared to have a broken wrist. A broken bone in his wrist, not his whole wrist, but I don't know. We don't know the severity yet. It's not necessarily season ending. We don't know. We don't know. But for this to happen right now, when we got the fucking Bucks coming up, um, it's terrible. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not worried about the Saints. Like if we got the last game and it's do or die, we beating the Saints. It's just the Bucks. It's the Bucks. Now I'm not a player, so I don't want to have the mentality. Well, I don't want the players to have the mentality of, oh, it's just the Saints. We could beat the Saints, because then that's when you lose when you move like that. But we need to just take it 1 week at a time anyway. But we already beat the Bucks one time. We can beat them again. Now it's gonna be a hard game, because that Tom Brady clutch shit gonna come out. It's basically a playoff game. It's basically gonna be a playoff game against Tom Brady. Like for the Bucks, this is a playoff game. For the Saints, this is a playoff game. All these games are playoff games. Now, I need to see. I don't know who the Saints play. Let's see. I don't know who the Saints play. But I know we have the tiebreaker. So if they lose a game. So the Saints play the Eagles. So that's an L. That's an L. And the Saints are finna play the Eagles. So we know they finna fall to 6-10. And then the Bucks play the Cardinals tomorrow. So we praying for a Tampa Bay loss against the Cardinals with the fucking backup quarterback. You never know. We pray. Praying the Cardinals can pull out some kind of miracle and knock off Brady. That would be fucking great. Yeah, so if the Bucks were to fall tomorrow to the Cardinals, fall to 6-9, we will be winning the division, because we got the tiebreaker. So we will be winning the division if the Bucks lost tomorrow night. And then if the Saints lose to the Eagles, that gives us some cushion. And then it's like, really, once we beat the Bucks, we're in. Because like that would be the Bucks falling from 6-8 to 6-10. And then if we beat the Bucks, if we beat the Bucks, hold on, we'll be 7-9. And then even if us and the Saints tie records, we got the tiebreaker, right? Because we already beat them one time. I don't know. It could get complicated, but the best thing is for us to win both games. That's the best thing. Just win out and you're in. Versus all the fucking crazy ass scenarios that's, fuck that. Win both your games, you in. And you hope that the Bucks and Saints can lose as well. That would be great. But win your 2 games and you're in. Guaranteed. Steve Wilkes got these guys fired up, man. Got these guys fired up. Cause it's like, bro, the playoffs won't even a reality at all. At all. In some way, somehow, we go on a hell of a run, bro. And this is where it's like, shit. As far as the Hornets go, man, look at the Panthers. Take notes. Anything is possible, for real. But let me get into these stats, man, before my fucking phone died, for real. And then I'm already 10 minutes in. I'm really proud of this team, though. Really, really, really. All right. January 1st on New Year's. Oh, man. Come on, Panthers. Sam Darnold, 15 for 22. It's not half bad. Not too bad. 15 for 22, 250 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. And that's the thing for Sam Darnold, man. He's not turning the ball over. He's not giving it away. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no problem with the way Sam Darnold has been playing the last few weeks. He's given me nothing to complain about. And that's all that this team needed. This team has weapons. This team has an amazing defense. All we need is just a quarterback to play average. And we will be okay. Like, just play average. You don't got to be no Pro Bowl quarterback. But if you can just be average, 200 something yards, no interceptions is all we need. Around 200 yards, no picks, all we need. We got a good running game, got good receivers, got good defense. We don't give up big special teams plays. That's all we need. It's just a quarterback that can play aight. So if Sam Darnold keep playing like this, man, look, anything is possible, bro. I mean, 250 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Dante Foreman, 165 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 125 yards. Even Sam Darnold had 19 yards and a touchdown. You know, we've been doing, you know, they trying to turn Sam Darnold into a runner. DJ Moore even had 8 rushing yards, and Rasheem Blackshear scored the first touchdown of the game. And it's crazy because, like, I literally was looking at the betting slips last night, and they had him up there, and I thought about taking him for the first touchdown score. And it's just like, when you hear that little voice in the back of your head, bro, just do it. Because I swear to God, I looked at that slip, and it was like plus 3,500. Anyway, I'll be getting on that betting talk, man. Y'all know me, bro. Anyway, DJ Moore, 83 yards. And, man, look, Sam Darnold has fixed everything that Baker Mayfield broke. DJ Moore looks like DJ Moore again. He's actually affecting the game. It's great. Terrace Marshall Jr. Actually looks like a real NFL player. Bro, Matt Rule should be in federal prison for what he did to Terrace Marshall Jr. A second-round draft pick from LSU, played with Joe Burrow, just getting DMPs for Shi Smith. Anyway, Laviska Shenault, still a great trade piece, man. He's been great for us when he's been able to play. 53 yards, and this is the thing right here with these stats. DJ Moore, an average of 16 yards per catch. Terrace Marshall Jr., 28 yards per catch. Laviska Shenault, 18 yards per catch. These are big chunks. These are big chunk plays. And then even Tommy Trimble, 9 yards. Shi Smith, he had a catch. Ian Thomas had a catch. Ian Thomas is dog shit. While I'm reading that, Ian Thomas fucking sucks. He should be cut. He does absolutely nothing. Been on this team, bruh, for 4 or 5 years now. He was supposed to replace Greg Olsen. Ain't never did shit. Ever. He's never even had a 500-yard season. He does nothing, bro. Nothing. Anyway, moving on. J.C. Horn played great, man. He got hurt. He had 5 tackles. Shaq Thompson, 5 tackles. Jeremy Chin, 5 tackles. Frankie Louvu, 4 tackles. Brian Burns had 2 sacks. I mean, we were flying around. It was just an all-around great game for us, man. I just hope we can play like this against the Bucs, and I really hate that we lost JC, man, because Tom Brady will pick on us. Keith Taylor, the Steelers picked apart him. So, man, I don't want to see him playing against Brady, bro. It's going to be bad. I don't give a fuck if JC got to wear the biggest cast. I don't give a fuck. That shit, bro. I don't give a fuck if JC got to wear the biggest cast that they can give him. Bro, Keith Taylor's ass. He's going to get torched. Mike Evans going to cook his ass. Dante Jackson already hurt. We need, bro. Come on, bro. We need JC, bro. It ain't no other way. Anyways, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm at 15 minutes, and like I said, I'm a little litty. Anyways, if you're seeing this video and you reach this point, that means you spent 15 minutes with me, so I fuck with y'all. And that means you should subscribe because you like the content. Subscribe, like, comment. Y'all comment down below. Do y'all think that we can make the playoffs? Do y'all think that Steve Wilkes deserves to be the real coach and should no longer be the interim? You know, y'all comment whatever y'all want to comment, man. Just show me some love, man. Anyways, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'm going to see y'all on Sunday, man. Peace.